Yeah, Tiffany, we have about 90,000 followers who listen to
Yeah.
Beta Quest every moment of it.
We're almost
Oh,
as big as
no.
Critical Role. Almost.
Yeah. When we
Like
do our
Walmart
Kickstarter,
Zero.
I'm sure we're going to raise more than the 8.8 million they've raised so far.
Um,
Kickstarter.
I need Daniel to talk in Trigrim's voice, and then I can remember.
Well, it sounded pretty close to Chagrin.
Yeah.
How strange that how strange that somebody fell out of the sky. Perhaps you want to investigate that, Osborne.
Perhaps. Maybe. I think that's
That's closer.
closer.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Hello.
Maybe some water.
So I'll walk over there and I'll say those words to the dwarf in the water and see if he needs assistance.
I look at him. I look
And
at.
Andromeda is covered. He's just soaking all the way through. He's got mud and a lily pad on his head.
I look up and I say, "Who would have thought that punching a gargoyle in the testicles would drop you?"
Yep, that would do it. Do you need assistance, friend?
I'm fine. I just stand up or shakily like. Well,
I assume you get out of the water because the water's at least 6 feet deep, probably a lot
Oh,
deeper
really?
than that. Oh yeah,
I'm just swimming.
yeah. Remember the frog? There was a frogamoth in there. There's this floating corpse of this massive frog with tentacles,
Yeah.
and this weird eye stalk with 3 eyes up on the top of it, which is just kind of lolling off to the side, floating in the water.
Okay. Okay, then I say yes. Some little help. Some help will help. Since I have since I am not touching the bottom.
Yeah, there's a rope ladder. There's a couple pieces of a rope ladder, so you could get out, or you could get their help to get out. Whatever.
I'm just swimming all weirdly like.
I'll help him. I'll pull him out.
All right.
And then I'll walk him back. I'll motion to follow me, and I'll walk him back to the group. Because I think we were on the side of the building during the fight, and only
Yeah,
I
most
think-
people.
Yeah.
You can pull up the map if you really want to go see that.
Nah, it'd be alright.
Again.
I trust.
He trusted memory.
I trust my memory to the max.
You fall off the cliff that was right there. I mean, I don't-
Right. Into the fiery pit of hell.
This is interesting,
Hello.
Osborne. I figured you would not like Stranger.
Well, he did turn into a crocodile, so that's pretty cool.
Ah, not the Scarly type then.
I mean, that old man over there, and I point at that old fart that's been following us around, hasn't done anything to help. That guy can change into a crocodile.
Fair enough. You have a point.
Well, just as useful as it can be, it could also be detrimental. No offense. I just don't know. And we've lost friends hanging out with people we know.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I also lost some friends on the way here.
Hello.
And what's been happening here? What happened here? What's that thing on the water?
That would be dinner.
Dead. Very dead. No, somebody decided to go swimming with it. See its eyeballs sticking out of the water. But Shagrim here, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go say hi. So I went to go say hi. Thing apparently does not like it when you get in its water.
And who's tagged him?
This
That would be Can you guys hear me well? It's working.
No, not well.
Not
I can
really.
hear you, but it's muddled and terrible quality.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'll speak on his behalf.
Punch one has been thrown.
Yeah. This is Trigrim. This is Genesis. You got Baronic over there. Point at Baronic. He's the sexy one. We got
boy.
Valkyrie, and I'm Osborne, and the other old man you don't need to worry about.
Okay. Well, my name is Andromeda Iki, and I am a dwarf.
I can see that.
I can't see anything.
We're not in darkness anymore.
I'm behind a
And-
tree.
Oh, yeah.
And I am the tallest of the dwarfs. I'm a giant to my people.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm looking down at him.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
6 foot. No.
Whoa, you're taller than me!
Look at the size of that dwarf.
When he said he was a dwarf, he meant he was a giant with dwarfism.
Oh!
Yes.
All right.
Can y'all hear my
So
dog?
there's, yeah, every now and then, fine.
Okay.
So
4.5 feet.
you make some introductions. Andromeda, what is it that you would like to summarize for the group? Was your why are you here? Hey, much better, man.
Oh, excellent.
Why am I there? To summarize it real quick, or
Yeah.
okay. So I am here because I am looking for some books regarding my shapeshifting, because in the dwarf world, druids are very rare and they're considered taboo. And I believe, or my people believe, that I am cursed. So I'm here to find a way to remove it. Which they were talking. I read in a book about the city of Umu that's supposed to have the largest library. But as it is in ruin for many, many years, I am stuck.
Wait,
And,
this place has been in ruin for many years? I look to the old man.
And then you look.
He
at
looks
him.
back at you.
I thought you came here when it wasn't all ruined. Like, you haven't been here very long, and we just pulled your ass out from under a wall.
Yes, we were exploring the ruins. I'm very confused. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? We've been in ruins this entire time.
Yes, he
Well, I know
came
it's
with
ruins
the.
when we got here.
Yeah, no. So he came slightly before you.
For some reason, I thought it wasn't ruined, and he was there for all the
No,
onslaught.
No.
No, this was a group trying to explore the ruins, and they were setting up to, setting up camp there, and then they got attacked.
Sorry, effects of the poison gas.
Now, I do have a question. Does Andromeda look like the dwarves that we saw in the port of Chol? Or, yeah. Is that the starting city? I think.
Port Nyanzaru?
Yeah. Because we saw local dwarves.
He
Yeah.
does not. No, he is not an albino.
Okay.
An albino.
Yeah, the
No,
local
he's not.
dwarves, I think, were albino. If I.
Yes, they are.
So where are you from, friend?
I'm from the mountains. That's all I can say. And I am never ever getting on a flying ship ever again. Those things fall way too fast.
Wait,
The flying ship. Did your flying ship crash by chance in the middle of Chul?
Yes, but as I was falling down, I was taken by those damn gargoyles.
What small world this is.
I ask Osborne in Aquan. I can't remember. Did any were there any survivors of that ship
Not
that
according.
survived us getting there?
Not.
Well, you guys had left.
Sorry.
Yeah, we left food.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
were all heading to the whatever the other city is.
So Andromeda was not amongst them. And Andromeda, I think you're getting slightly confused. You were taken
I
by
am?
the creatures that you were taken by the creatures that attack, and then you made your way down here, continuing on your path, and then the gargoyles attacked you.
Okay, I did not update my notes. Sorry.
Okay. So he got attacked by the crazy zombie gorillas and survived?
No, he got attacked by the flying creatures that attacked the ship.
Okay.
Um,
okay.
So,
Yes, Tiffany, that's
That
the
makes
IP address is the number that I sent you. So, and the password is Tony, all lowercase.
Conceded.
It's a very secure password.
So
Yes.
it's, it's little
Sorry,
Tony.
what? Sorry, I was just say that again. What was that?
The password is Tony, all lowercase, and that IP address is the one I gave you. And then the name
Yeah.
needs to be your actual name.
Okay.
That it'll say, that way when you connect, it'll say Tiffany connected.
Mhm.
And the first time you connect, it's going to take a very, very long time. So just don't worry if it needs to lock your computer. Okay, back to it.
so
Yeah, I was-
the gargoyles. What did you do to anger them? Because we've come across a gargoyle, but it hasn't seemed to taking interest in us.
So Andromeda, not to interrupt your ability to tell your own story, but
Go ahead.
you had begun to climb down the cliff. You had seen them; they didn't interact with you, but you'd begun to climb down the cliff, and then whoop, they were not too happy about that.
You didn't see the stairs?
Yeah, we saw the stairs.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like a challenge once in a while.
Interesting.
Getting carried around by gargoyles would be kind of challenging.
We have
Man.
been in plenty of challenging situations since arriving here, so I think you'll fit right in.
Perhaps we should be a bit more cautious around these gargoyles in the future.
Perhaps.
I think they're okay as long as you don't touch their walls.
Or look at them funny.
No, we tried that. I almost gave one a love tap to see if it moved, but we decided it probably wasn't.
So you're
By
looking
chance.
for books,
Yes.
and I look over
Which
at the
book?
old man.
Which book I do not know. There are too many to figure out which one might work.
I forget what the old man's name was. What did he ever tell us what his name was?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna
Old
just
man.
just gonna refer to him as Old Fart. Hey, Old Fart, you ever heard of druid books in this place?
Or Vex. Or
Hey
Vex
guys,
is his
are
name.
we gonna hang out here for like
Vex,
an hour or
yes.
so? You think? We gonna have this conversation for like an hour?
Are you looking to take a short rest?
I'm actually looking to bring back cryogen. Kind of got excited in poison gas.
Yes. Well,
That's right.
I think we can spare an hour here
Yeah.
for that purpose.
All right.
I'll summon him back as a sprite.
Okay. So over the course of an hour, you don't participate in the conversation, but you do work on summoning your sprite back.
I can hear it. I can hear the talk.
Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it as a ritual also. hour.
Oh, I figured. Yeah, because otherwise it's an hour, or it's an hour and 10 minutes. So, okay. So over the next hour, you do that. You get cryogen back. You guys were talking about libraries or something?
Yeah.
Oh, you were talking to Orvax. Yeah.
Yeah, if he knew if there were any kind of books like that, and I also was going to ask if he knew if there were more places. I mean, we've been to 2 of these places with these cubes, right? There were cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Temples.
With temples, and if there were more temples in the city.
Well, like I said, only yesterday. We had just arrived, and I was in the camp, and didn't really get to do much other than set up camp before we were attacked. So my knowledge of this city is fairly minimal. I only spent some time deciphering some rubbings that were brought to me.
Among those, did you hear anything about a crane? By chance?
A crane?
Yes.
I can't say that I did. They do have a lot of animals that keep making appearances in the literature.
Okay.
Crane may have been among them. I honestly
guys-
don't remember.
Are you guys hungry? I'm very hungry.
We should. I suppose we could take some time to make some food.
Don't worry about food. I got some berries. So I'll cast good berry on my hand, on myself, and all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of berries in my hand. And I start walking around in a circle, just giving one by one to everybody. Here, eat this. Just one. One is enough.
Osborne eats it suspiciously.
I want
Osborne takes. How much damage was that? So,
I tell them that berry right there will hold you for the whole day. You shouldn't be eating nothing else.
so make sure you mark off your spell,
Yeah.
and so you have up to 10 berries, and then everybody heals 1 hit point. So you can remove 1 point of damage, each of you.
I'm at 2.
I'm back to a 1.
No. You had 1, Andromeda, so now you have 0.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot agreements you had. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's the number of wounds, so subtract 1 from your wounds if you haven't done so already. And then you don't need to eat anymore. So long as he spends a spell slot, did you already mark off the slot, by the way?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So long as he spends a spell slot, you don't have to use your food.
Awesome.
So now you got a huge part of your water taken care of, and now you've got the character who can handle the food.
That's pretty great.
Uh,
Also, you can't get lost.
So as you take
Imagine
this,
if we started the campaign like this.
I know, right?
Kawasha sucked at his druid.
So as you bite into the berry, it's a very familiar taste, and yet exotic and strange all kind of rolled into one, and it's kind of tangy, and then as you chew on it for a while and then swallow, then there's this slightly sweet aftertaste that comes in on there as well, and it's also very there's a word that I'm looking for, but I can't find it right now. But it's got a very strong scent to it.
Aroba?
Well, yeah, very aromatic. There we go. Yeah, so it's extremely aromatic as well. So all of that together leads to a very pleasant experience eating this thing.
This is very good.
Tiffany, were you trying to say something? I just saw you light up.
No, I'm just hacking out a lung. Don't mind me.
Okay.
On the bright side, you have two.
That is true.
Saying that good thing you liked it.
Shouldn't
So
have
how
went to
about the little
Mexico.
fellow that's so how about the little fellow that's hiding in your shell? Will he want one too?
Why not?
Okay.
Well,
So you
so
sure. So you give one to the flying monkey.
To Nico.
Yes, Nico. That's right. And it eats it and starts kind of jumping around and seems pretty excited by the whole experience.
Now, if it counts for 1 day's, does that mean it's gonna if it's 1 day's food for us? Does that mean he's gonna have a massive turn?
he's gonna get super overweight.
Oh, no.
So
Oh, gee, Clark.
I feel like would you like some gold in exchange for the berry? I mean, I kind of hate to take free, especially having met you.
nah, keep your goal.
Wow. A dwarf who doesn't want gold. Maybe you are cursed.
Who knows? Wars is strange. People coming back from the dead. Dwarves giving out free food. What else?
People who come back from the dead going back to being dead.
That too. Now, let's go back to what we were talking about.
real quick,
I'm out of the.
before you get back to what you were talking about, Tiffany. So you're in the game now.
I think so, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to drag, you have a thing on the left-hand side. I'm going to drag a link in there. You should be able to click that, and that will give you the map of the city that they're in currently.
Okay.
You can use your scroll wheel to zoom out, and you'll see a little campfire with a dome around it, and that is where they are currently.
The link that says Omu Large.
Yes. Yep. And then more specifically where they are is that shrine. You can click on that and also open that. So then you'll have some kind of perspective on where they are.
I gotta go bathroom real fast. Be like a sec.
Okay. And I will link a couple other things just so you can play around with them. Those are maps of the overall area. One has names of places and the other one has kind of the area that they've explored so far.
Excuse me.
All right, so go ahead. You were going back to your conversations.
So old fart was it? You can continue telling us
Jeez.
your story.
It's meta now.
So I don't think he was telling you a story, my friend.
He was telling us no, I think it was Tangreen was about to tell him something before I jumped in. Somebody was.
I don't think so.
I think you're smoking something.
I think I am.
Pull out some of that.
Overx is Orvex is the guy's name.
Orvex.
Yeah. Orvex.
I think it's in the notes.
I can tell you who's not talking. Get us.
Yes. So over the course of the next hour, you all establish some basic rapport. I'm going to ask you, Andromeda, to tell us what reason do you have to stick with this party? Just tell me through. Just You don't have to be in character. Just tell me your thought process on why Andromeda would want to stick with these guys.
Why would he? Because he has been by himself for such a long time trying to get to Umo. He hasn't found any sense of belonging, and he wants to be able to find himself needed in a group. So that's why he's always doing whatever he can to be accepted and helped and needed.
Okay.
So he finds that this group might be something that could give him that if he stays with them.
Okay. And how about a couple of you, the rest of you, give me reasons that you would allow this guy, this stranger, to come with you.
Well, we did just lose someone, and he is not a monster or undead. And,
Well, there you go.
I mean, as far as we know. So,
Yes.
And he can turn into a crocodile, which is pretty cool in Osborne's book.
yeah, he seems useful.
So.
All right. Okay, so what do you want to do at this point? The hour's done. You have Cryogen back as a sprite this time.
Alright, well, the first thing I'm going to do.
Oh no, can Cryogen speak again?
Oh,
Yes,
God.
Hey, man. Good to be back.
Yeah,
Likewise.
Cryogen, I would like you to meet newest member of our band of merry people, Andromeda. Andromeda, Cryogen. If you would, Cryogen, go shake
What's
his
up, Andromeda?
and I
Because
telepathically tell Cryogen
to do his
do
thing.
his. Yep, do his thing.
Okay. So, remind me what his thing is again, man. It's been a while. No. You don't even remember what his thing is.
It's heart. It is heart sight. Right.
I know
touches
it's
the-
heart sight, but what did that
And-
do again?
Emotion,
and
alignment.
knows what the creature's current emotional state is, and if
Okay,
it fails
so-
a 10 charisma saving throw, it also knows their alignment.
All right. So, I guess Andromeda, what's your emotional state right now?
Emotional state?
Yeah. How do you feel?
I'm excited at the moment that there's people here. Happy.
Okay. And then, do you want to attempt to prevent the sprite from learning more information about you, or do you not care?
He does not care. He's actually,
Okay. Then, what's your alignment?
my alignment, it's neutral good.
There you go.
Awesome.
Another goody two shoes. Okay.
Y'all don't know that.
After the evil campaign.
It's all right, Osborne. It means more opportunity for you to punch things.
And put my claw through
Oh.
eggs.
All right. Well, it's good to know. I now trust him immensely. And I already had Cryogen test the old man. He wasn't evil either.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I think, if I remember correctly, he didn't really get much out of that. We weren't sure.
Not an overwhelming amount, but I know that he's not an undead or anything like that because they automatically tell the thing. If it's a fiend, celestial, or anything like that, I automatically.
True.
He could still be an asshole.
Which he is.
But right now, he just kind of like a punk.
Did Tony go mute? I feel like he should be saying something.
No.
Oh.
What would you like me to say? 15!
Alright,
15!
No, defending the old man again.
alright, so, well, we've found 2 temples. Does anybody recall seeing anything else that looked like a temple when we wandered further north?
What exactly are you guys doing here?
killing things.
We're hunting these things. We're looking for these actually, and I show him the one of the cubes that I have. I will show him Jagambi.
Hmm.
Boom!
Oh.
Probably can't even.
Yeah, it says I cannot open it. Either way, I look at you for like with my eyebrow raised, huh?
Shigambi's cube. Let me.
Interesting.
Boop. There you go.
If you had come down the stairs like we did, you would have come across a guard tower type, like of the entranceway. Had like narrow slits for archer, that and the other, and there was a lot of writing on the walls. And it kind of it told us that those are the so far we have heard.
Breaking out a lot.
Downside is it didn't tell us how many there are. It just said, told us to fear the fang of Raz. And
You're cutting out a lot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just me. I didn't want to say anything.
oh,
Maybe just bounce out to the general channel and then back.
Man, we're having some issues with Discord today.
hello,
Yeah,
Yep.
is that better?
But we'll see.
we'll see.
So if you're the fangs of Raznasi, I believe is what you were saying.
Yes. And then Eric, I've gone in search of the 9 shrine. Another thing, which hey, I wonder if that means there's 9 of these fucking things.
Oh, God.
That would
Well-
kind of makes
2 and 2 together, you know.
And then beware of the frog monster. And I point in the water.
Hmm.
That fucking guy. Who is that?
Well,
All hell, the king of feathers. The snakes are not what they seem. I feel like that kind of pertains to
I'm not too
Kabazan?
Sure, maybe, but there's also the claw. He may be portrayed to that one as well.
so I would at that point I would show him the other cube, one that had the jaguar with the snake. And the last thing that we read was Kabazan equals bravery, which Kabazan's Shigambi equals wisdom. So we've got this one, and then Moa equals question.
Oh, equals what?
Yeah, it's still
Question.
breaking up.
Question.
Oh, question. Okay.
Question.
Just all we're hearing is question.
Maybe it's your
Yeah, I'm gonna go adjust it.
sensitivity thing.
Well, maybe.
What about
I've
now?
been
Say
Well,
question
keep
again.
going for a while.
Blah 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 blah.
Say question.
Question.
There you go.
Cucumber. Quata.
I do not know of any of this.
Yes, you do. I totally just told you.
No, I'm telling you that I have no information on any of this.
Oh.
I
Oh.
do not know what the symbols mean.
Neither did the scholar.
And neither do we. So we are all in agreement.
The scholar
We don't
did translate the. So just so you remember,
Yes,
he did
yes.
translate the stuff for you. It takes him a little bit, but he can decipher the
The scribblings.
cuneiform. Yeah.
Yes. Walk confidently, which Trigrim did.
Yes.
He got us killed.
In retrospect, that would have been an ideal time for Nico to practice going and fetching something.
I think the walk bravely actually pertained to inside the temple, because y'all didn't see what was going on in there. But once the door slammed shut, there were all those boards to walk around. Well, I tried to, circumvent that by flying. And I flew across and got the thing. It's getting poisoned. The door would not open. I tried to reset the trap. Didn't work. And when I was on my way back, when I was flying around, I touched the boards, and they sucked into the wall. So I got this bright idea that maybe if I put all the boards in, like if I had walked across it bravely in the beginning, then maybe the door would open, because it's like, hey, you made it all the way around without dying. Reward, open door. But that was not the case. I made it all the way around, the door was still shut. I was about to start trying to blow it down whenever y'all got it open, however the hell y'all did that.
We just turned the key. I do remember that.
It took y'all that long to turn the key?
Well, we just wanted to see how well you would do in there by yourself, but...
We enjoyed this time.
You lived!
Oh, I like this group.
It will get a lot quieter when I quit healing y'all.
Is that the first time I've heard that?
Yeah.
So, how much daylight do we have left?
I think
You got a lot of daylight left. It's,
yeah, it's like 10 a.m. now.
Oh, great. Excellent. Well, should we move to the third temple?
If we have
Do
an
you
idea
know where that
it
is?
Yeah, awesome. Let's do that.
Didn't we see like the 3 obelisks?
I believe you had seen 2.
I remember too.
Okay. I thought there had been 3. My bad.
What obelisks?
So you as a reminder, so there's this one there. You cleared that shrine, and then you just now cleared this shrine here. So
Those were the only 2 we had saw.
yeah.
So I think we should head back to the high road, because that's pretty legitimately what it is. And we could head north, maybe.
I think it would be good to move north. Then perhaps we could, once we've gone as far north as we can start going east and find the other high road, follow it down to the water, and see if there's a way across.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go north. And look for any things that appear to be temples as we're walking, because we don't want to skip one and have to double back. That'd be a real bitch.
Right.
So are you you wanting to head up this direction?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying, or are you saying head back to the road and then over,
I think up that direction is the way.
and then back to the road? Is that what I'm just trying to make sure I understood?
Yes,
Okay.
I think. Grim's actually usually the leader because he's got the survival.
Yeah.
We could, we can go that way, or we can come back the previous way we came, which was up and over the wall. But I guess no
Can
problem
you
with
see
this.
the line I just drew, Tony?
No.
Oh well.
I can see it.
Really, you can see it? I just see the one that I drew.
No, there's
Up
a white
north.
line.
There's
white line
an
I drew.
orange line on
Yeah,
the
He
high
drew-
road.
orange.
Yeah, he drew an orange line that's
Oh,
way
up
up there.
above. Yes. I was zoomed in a little, so I couldn't see it. Yes.
Yeah, that direction is where we're wanting to go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That-
okay.
That's the idea for now, but as we walk, we're going to be looking for temples, and if we see anything, we will stop.
All right. So I'm gonna say I'm just gonna rough guesstimate it. That takes you about an hour to get to the main, elevated road again.
So what?
And even though there is a road, it's covered in vines and large root systems and stuff like that. So just because it shows a road doesn't mean you get to get out of all the stuff. So, okay. So where do you want to head? North?
Yeah. Follow
Yeah.
the
As
arrow.
far as you can go, or like what's your?
Well, so we want to be keeping a lookout for temples. Anything that looks like a temple or a library, I guess. We want to investigate, but otherwise we want to keep moving north.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
So what did you guys? So what do you guys think it means the snakes aren't what they are, or aren't what they seem?
Well, some
Possibly.
think because of the jaguars we came across that they had snakes on them. They think that is what it means, but I have a feeling that I believe that's not what it was referring to. So I still don't know.
Let's get a perception check from Trigrim, who's leading the party. And does someone else want to roll
yeah.
perception?
Yeah.
I'll roll
James.
perception. No, I'll do it.
Okay. So, you begin to head north, and there are ruins of all kinds of different buildings, large, small, things that looked like more fancy buildings, or that they might have been at some point, and others that look much more common. But eventually, as you're continuing north, off to the left, you see amid the ruins an abandoned campsite. You can't see much more without going closer to it, but there is a campsite off to the left, right where you see the campfire,
Alright. Yeah,
except it's not on fire when you're looking at it.
Jagrim, do you see that? I think there's a campfire over to the left down the stairs over there.
Ah, yes, I see that. Or it was a campfire.
Yes.
I don't know. Do you think we should check it out? Like, can we? So we can't see like anything about how recently the fire might have been.
I mean,
lit?
you're up on the road. You're probably about 100 feet away. So if you'd like to go over and check it out.
Hold up. There's a used campfire over here, and I want to know whether there's something else that likes fire in this still around here, or whether this is a very old fire.
Alright.
And so Trigrim is going to head over there.
Okay.
Right.
Are you going by yourself, or are you bringing people
No.
with you?
No.
No, he's not going by himself.
Lessons learned.
We went every direction by ourselves.
Okay, so as you get closer, you're able to see that not only is there this abandoned campsite, there's torn backpacks and rotted gear that's littering the ground around 3 moldering tents. At the center of the camp, there's a scrap of dirty yellow cloth that's hanging from a wooden flagpole.
Okay.
Is there anything useful?
Well, you can search the area if you'd like.
I would.
All right, investigation check.
Somebody else should have done that.
I'll also investigate, just still looking to
Bam!
determine whether this is a recently used campsite or not.
Okay. It's definitely not recently used. Like I said, there's mold growing on these tents, and the camp fire has been cold for a very, very long time. You do discover a moldy parchment in the lining of one of the tents, and here it is. Boop. If you'd care to read that out loud.
Brixton's letter.
That's it.
I don't know if I can read this.
Oh, you youngsters without your cursive.
Oh, I can read cursive, but it's very pixely.
To me, it looks like it says Rue. Devlin? What?
Denlin.
Denlin has a lead on the Eye of Zagtek, the old gold found and abolish to the
Obelisk.
north.
Obelisk.
Obelisk to the north that marks the entrance to the tomb of the 9 gods. The eye must be within. Wait, what?
The eye must be within, but the door is
Yeah.
magically locked. We think the secret to opening it lies in the holy shrines. We're headed into the ruins to check them out. God's willing, we'll be back tonight. They clearly weren't. Ross Nasi's serpent people are on the prowl, so be careful. If you get into trouble, sound the war horn twice, and we'll come running. For the Yellow Banner, Lord Brixton.
That took Chagram like 30 minutes to read that. Because he was like,
The 9 gods.
It's terrible handwriting. Just terrible.
Well,
and you speak really slow too, so.
well, the upside is maybe there's not 9 shrines, but the 9 gods. This would be the tomb of the 9 gods. So maybe you might get lucky and not have to do 9 shrines.
Maybe just one more, the one of Moa?
I don't think
No.
so. Because it sounds like there might be a shrine of a serpent.
So the beware of the snakes that are in B, that are in what they are. Is that the serpent people that
Maybe.
he's talking about?
Perhaps.
So this is taking you about 15 minutes to search and look around, get your clues, find this thing, read it.
So that's
I look at the old man, say, does this make any sense to you? Do you know who these people are?
No.
Bullshit!
Have you never heard of the temple, the Tomb of the 9 Gods, or the Eye of Zaltek, or Ras Nasi?
I think he's lying.
I mean, there was a reference, I believe, to Ras Nasi in one of the texts that I read, but the rest of it is not. I'm not familiar with.
How did you get this job?
Yeah, you are the worst!
I was brought in to translate. I was not brought in because I know all the things that are here already. What is wrong with you?
But if you know the language, you would know things.
I don't know the language. I only know enough to translate it.
That sounds like you know
You
it!
have to know the language to translate it.
With the right tools and enough time, I'm able to decipher it.
Y'all are gonna give that old man a heart attack.
Man,
Good.
we just hate all of the NPC companions. We just companions are useless.
oh god.
Like
They could
Kawasha
sue-
was
You just
useless.
wait. You just wait. The next hands be like, "Hey guys, hey, what you
Oh
doing?"
my god. I'm gonna kill it.
And watch us become murder hobos.
Had enough of the companions where I'm just gonna kill everything I see.
And so you do not know who this Lord Brixton is, or Ray.
Okay, look. I know I'm gonna sound a little passive-aggressive here, but do you see how old this campsite is? Yes.
No.
You see the mold? Yes.
Yeah.
Osborne doesn't understand what mold is.
Oh, Vex,
And I-
I believe that that this this letter is not from people in your expedition. Lord Brixton and Rue and Denlin, for that matter, are probably long gone.
Thank you.
But
That does bring up the question, how old are you?
Me?
Yes.
Old enough to know shit.
Oh.
out of out of curiosity, Tangren, what kind of animals have you seen so far since you got here?
Since we got to the city,
Yes.
I don't know what sort of animals am I seeing. I mean, other than the frog monster and the
Jaguar.
Sure. So
and the snake wars.
so every now and again you see. First of all, you hear birds all over the place, and there are bright tropical birds flying overhead, and in the evenings they fly one direction, and in the mornings they fly another direction, back the other way. And so they seem to be all about roosting and traveling to their feeding grounds and so on and so forth. Other than that, you've seen some smallish lizards poking out here and there or sunning themselves on some of the ruins. And that's mostly what you've noticed.
Okay,
I tell
so
them that.
would I know guys specific animal, like birds, or just any bird?
What are you trying to accomplish so that I can?
Okay, so I'm gonna. This is what I wanna do. I wanna cast speak with animals and locate an animal, a bird, to see if they know where any shrine is at from their flying path.
Okay, keep in mind you would know. While you can speak with animals, they don't necessarily know about humanity. So
Definitely, so
you would have to be able to describe what a shrine is to in a way that a bird would understand. I'm just telling you because I don't want to.
definitely. I get it.
I think we have a lead here.
It's going north.
Kittens.
We have this letter that says there's an obelisk to the north that marks the entrance to the tomb of the nine gods.
Yeah, but then it says that but it says it's magically locked.
Right, but we don't need a bird to take care of that for us.
I was thinking of going to the next sentence of the holy one.
We need to find
We
the
need
next
the
temple.
last- We need to find the last holy shrine. I see what you're saying.
Because it says that we think the secret to the opening lies in the holy shrine. So, like Tony said, it might be hard to explain it to a freaking bird.
Yes.
Like where people flock and
But
you
it-
see them praying. Like,
Would
how would I
Tr-
explain that?
But Andromeda noticed the jaguar kittens that we're carrying with us.
Oh yeah, we
Did
totally
you bring them? I
took-
forgot if you. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
three. We have 3 jaguar kittens. I have one. I think Grim took one, if I remember right.
I think Valkyrie
I
took
have
the other
one.
one.
I did
Yeah, I
not
know
take.
Valkyrie. I know Valkyrie has one.
Trigrim
His
did
name
not
is
take one
George.
because Nico is very scared of them.
Yes, that's true. Maybe it was
Did
Osborne.
you
I
leave
did
one to
not
die
take
then?
it.
No, we did not. We did not leave them to die.
Osborne does not take pets. He
Oh.
kills them.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I think maybe Soul took the 3rd one. I know we took all of them, but. I'm trying to
Wait,
remember
no,
the 3rd
no,
one.
we fought it after Soul was killed.
Yeah, Soul was already dead.
Yeah.
Not unless we
Yeah.
buried it with him to go into the passing.
No, you guys better.
Here you go, Saul.
Genesis didn't take one.
I
Nope.
took one. Valkyrie definitely took one.
Figure it out. I'll be
Where-
right back.
Were there 3?
Yes.
I think so.
Maybe Valkyrie took 2 of them.
No, I only took one because only
Yeah.
one liked me.
Because Osborne did not take anything.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah.
Did I?
One of the turtles did. I know that.
One of the turtles did.
Then it was Longboard.
If it wasn't Trigrim, then it would be me. I'll say I'll take
Yeah.
it. Fine.
Okay.
Fine. I call it cat.
Very
And
creative.
I know.
Jinx.
Piece of shit. That's whenever I.
Or I could
All right.
Your mother bit me twice.
Or I could do one better. I can fly and look for the shrine. But
We already have a way to look in the air. And I notion over to Genesis.
What you looking at, fool?
Angel boy.
This is as long as he hasn't spoken.
Yeah, I know.
Cryogen is like pumping his chest out and like sticking his chin out at you. What's up, man?
Yeah. Why don't you go see if you can find a shrine, Cryogen?
I don't gotta listen to you.
Hell no.
Listen to me while I slap Genesis.
I think James is after. Oh, there he is. Okay.
I've been listening.
All right.
So what's the plan?
I wonder if
Back to the road.
yes, back to the road, and we'll keep heading north.
Sure.
I feel like this one building right here, because of the walls, looks shriny to me.
Yeah, I know which building you're talking about. I was about to suggest that one.
The one to the right or to the left?
The one to the right. The one that's kind of home base.
Yeah.
With a courtyard.
Yep.
Ah, that one.
It's either shriny or it's jelly. I don't know which one.
What's the difference, really?
We'll let you go in first.
What's the worst that could happen? Columns. Okay. So you head north, and now you've spent at least another hour on the road. And as you go north, you do see some, because it's right there, and you all were already interested in it. Not going to make anybody roll, but you do see some cracked monoliths flanking the entrance to this ruin. There's some saw-edged ferns that are growing in the courtyard, and there's broken flagstones. A pair of stone doors provide entry to a large, flat-roofed ruin.
Well, y'all want to check this one out? It looks pretty interesting.
I'm sure it's trouble either way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey, I'm not going in this one first, man. I went in that last one. It fucked me up.
Maybe one of these days
Well-
you'll send Cryogen in first.
I like the idea of sending.
Hey, I was with him.
First.
He went in first. I was with him.
Okay. All right. So, give me a moment. Oh, come on. Wow.
Bloody hell.
Right?
Crikey.
Oh, I don't need that shrine picture anymore.
Okay. So, you come up from the south, the entrance of this shrine, and you would see this side as well, just from being up on the road. So I would like Trigrim and someone else to give me a perception check.
Alright.
I'll do it.
Jeez, man.
Get it, Valkyrie.
Hey!
You can always count on Valkyrie. Like,
So, not everyone was looking in the right direction at the time, but several of you see this flash of fur, and then kind of in thinking about what you saw, what it looks like is, I mean, Valkyrie, you know what this is, but it looks like a rabbit with a unicorn horn on its head. And so Valkyrie, this is an Almirage, which is exactly what I described. And so it dashes to a burrow underneath the courtyard and goes to ground as soon as you are approaching. As you approach further, there's a sculpture relief that are decorating the door of the shrine. The carvings are of a horned rabbit charging a small feral-looking bear with sharp claws. A cuneiform message is etched above the doors. And did that not
Well,
work?
Orvex, it's time to earn your keep.
Finally.
All right.
So he takes some time. Also, Tiffany, you see the dice down below. You can drag them
Yeah.
up text section, and it'll roll them.
To the which section? Sorry.
Anything on the text area, the whole area that's got all the
text.
text and
Uh-huh.
everything.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
you just drag any one of them over there and drop it,
Mm-hmm.
then
Yeah.
that'll roll that die for you. If you want to try that,
Nifty.
just see like once, not 20 times, but
All of the times. Like
so
this.
didn't roll yet. It has to be. There you go.
There it is.
Yep.
Nifty.
Terrible roll. You failed.
Oh.
So
Better than Genesis.
I have not rolled. Actually, my
Better than
one roll,
Chagrin
I
this
did
time.
beat it. Yeah.
So it takes him about 10 minutes to figure it out, and he seems to go through and be like,
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I got to start over.
he goes back to the beginning.
It says, "Okay, I've got it. Eugene teaches us to take the path least expected." Does that mean anything to you?
Ejin teaches us to take the path least expected.
Sounds like a prostitute.
Maybe.
So I linked a picture of the Almirage.
So adorable.
I want one.
Oh my goodness.
Path.
Oh.
It's so fluffy.
Let's just say fluffy.
Path least expected. Maybe Andromeda. Could you maybe mimic that creature? And then follow it through the burrow?
Mm.
That is an interesting idea.
Least expected.
Do we see the creature?
We saw it ran into some.
No, Valkyrie saw it.
Yeah,
Oh, did you tell us about it?
not yet.
Okay.
I was mesmerized by the cuteness.
I see.
Fluffy.
Understandably so.
I was like, George, one day we will have one. And
To eat.
so I just relay it back to you guys, and I'm like pointing at the little entrance.
I
hole
do not
thingy.
believe that she is telling the truth. At all. Like,
Alright.
I've seen unicorns
never
before,
left.
but not a unicorn rabbit.
So he says,
Oh, wait a minute. There's more hidden down here.
and he starts to take a look at this as well. Let's see.
One morning, a wise Zorbo emerged from her hollow tree and spoke to the dying Omuans. To convince Ubtao of their worth, she decided to cook him a stew made of all their good qualities. Catching such virtues wouldn't be easy, so she asked a wily Almirage to help her. The Almirage snuck recklessness into the pot, which she saw as a virtue. Anub Tao spat out the stew when he tasted it. From that day on, Obolaka, Zorbo, and Ijin, the Almirage, became terrible enemies. That's strange.
Why that strange?
That's fine.
Are you going to share that one as well?
No! Mine! You can have it!
I don't have an easy way to share that. Sorry.
Damn it. Read it again.
Yeah, I might need you to read that again then.
Sure.
I mean,
I guess you don't have to.
One morning, a wise Zorbo emerged from her hollow tree and spoke to the dying Omuans, people from Omu. To convince Ubtao of their worth, she decided to cook him a stew made from all of their good qualities. Catching such virtue wouldn't be easy, so she asked a wily Almiraj to help her. The Almiraj snuck recklessness in the pot, which she saw as a virtue, and Ubtao spat out the stew when he tasted it. From that day on, Obolaka, the Zorbo, and Ijin the Almiraj became terrible enemies.
We know what an Amirage is. What the hell are the other two?
I hope you type faster than I do, Daniel. I gave up.
I recorded it.
I think the important bit is that Almiraj snuck recklessness into a stew for Ejin, and now Almiraj, Ejin. I mean, the big takeaway is definitely Almiraj versus Ejin and
the Zorbo.
Zorbo, yeah. How do you spell that?
Zorbo.
Huh.
Zorbo is a thing, and the other thing is its name. So Ijin is the Almiraj, Obolaka is the Zorbo.
Oh, so Almiraj is enemies with Ijin, and we are at Ijin's.
No.
No.
Obolaka is a Zorbo kind of creature.
Okay.
And Ijin is the Almiraj.
Okay.
That's its name. Ijin.
I gotcha.
Obolaka is the Zorbo's name.
I thought that an Almiraj snuck recklessness into the stew.
He did.
But Ejin is an Almiraj.
Ijin is the Almiraj, and that's the Almiraj that snuck the recklessness into the stew that Obolaka was working on.
Oh, and who was the stew for?
The stew was for Ubtao, a god.
Ubtao. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Where's the burrow for the rabbit on this map?
It's not on this map.
It's not on this map. Okay. So
No.
it didn't run into the shrine or anything.
No, it ran. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. There's a burrow underneath the courtyard, and that's where it went to ground there.
I gotcha. Okay.
You know, part of me thinks that when something tells you to take the path least expected, at that point, taking the path in front of you would be least expected.
I do not imagine it works like that.
But give it a try.
You first.
Yeah,
Point
you
of Genesis.
thought of it. We'll stand here and watch.
Least expected.
In the meantime, Valkyrie's trying to make a trap to catch one.
All right. Make a survival check.
I'm gonna poke at Baranek and say, what if we went and checked around the building?
Alright, I'll tag along for that.
So
Perhaps we'll
Okay.
find a alternative route.
maybe.
How tall is the wall?
Yeah.
It's about the same as the other wall. So about 5 feet high.
Okay. We can see over.
You can.
Yes.
I mean, then again, it says engine teaches us to take the path least expected. Yet he was rash on the stool and put something in it right away. I might have to agree with Genesis here. I think since Ejin was a rash Amirage, he would just go straight through the front door. Since he fucked up the stool recklessly or something.
So
we can let everybody look around, you know.
nothing
So you,
around the
you
building.
go around.
Yeah.
You go around the building, and it just seems like more stone wall. There's not an obvious way in anywhere.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Ooh.
I assume the both of us?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, not bad.
I got my bad roll out of the way.
Yeah, there's not any other ways into this place.
When we get back around, we'll let them know. It's a square.
We're in front of it, right? Is there like a keyhole or like a knot or something on the door?
I mean, there's handles.
I'll send Crouchin up to look at the roof and see what the roof looks like.
Okay. He goes up.
See if there's any openings for light or anything like that.
And then he comes back down. I got nothing, boss.
All right. Thank you, Crouchin.
He looks straight at Osborne. He's like, anything for you.
Sassy. I bet you would taste terrible. Osborne's just gonna say, screw it. I'm gonna grab the handles. And
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Got family stuff here.
you're good.
I will retort to Osborne's. He bets that Crouchin would taste terrible. With, I'm sure you would as well.
Oh, I don't know about that. I've tasted my blood before. It's not bad. So nobody's gonna stop me from grabbing the handles and trying to yank those doors open.
Wait, Osborne. If you're set on this course of action, at least allow the rest of us to step out of the courtyard.
Give me the signal.
Alright, everyone out.
I won't move that far back just because I don't leave people behind. If he does end up in some shit, he's gonna need somebody to save him.
This is Osborne we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't need saving ever.
Then if that's the case, I'm just gonna post up between the two. I wouldn't really call them towers, but
I think we can drag and drop, right? No.
Can we?
our characters are not there. So
Yeah, I was thinking we could drag and drop our characters, but we can't. Osborne, while you guys are walking away, will just fling the doors open while you're still within 10 feet.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
So there's that many enemies on the sheet.
So what have you decided to do?
Everybody,
We were trying to position ourselves, but we cannot put our people on the sheet.
Yes.
Um,
So Tiffany, if you're looking at the Eugene's Shrine, I don't think I've locked these yet. So if you guys want to drag your people to the proper place.
What do you mean, you people?
You know what I mean. Let's see.
Alright, so that's where.
Man, Valkyrie's like hiding. She ain't like, I don't want to be anywhere there.
Okay,
I mean,
so
the
that's-
stone doors look like you need 2 people, apparently.
I'm laying my
I
trap out.
am 2 people.
I keep trying to spin my character. I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, you wheel, mouse wheel.
Yeah, mouse wheel. Yep.
Yeah, it works better when you have a mouse hooked up to your
Ugh, it's 2019, dude.
I know. The mouse is in my computer bag. It's like 2.5 feet away.
Which way you wanna point? You wanna look
First
forward?
world problems.
You wanna look forward?
That's what I was gonna do, but it doesn't really matter. I just pretend I'm looking where I'm looking.
I can do it for you. Yeah.
You're not gonna make me throw up.
God, stop!
Like I'm playing Pentatilla on a donkey or something.
Why isn't Dromeda freaking? What does he look like?
Like a bum.
Like a
He looks like a freaking goblin with a sword.
Oh, that guy. Oh,
Yeah, he
yeah,
does.
the little thing. Yeah, I don't know.
You
You
are.
get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. That's how this works.
Well, this is how this is gonna play out.
All right.
All
All
right.
right, are we satisfied with our positions here on the map?
I'm good.
She.
Actually,
Yep.
All right, so I am
yes. Locked.
locking token. Okay. So what's going on?
I'm gonna.
What's the plan?
Osborne's gonna fling the doors open.
Yep, just yank them open.
Okay. And light pierces into this darkness here, and see about that. There's a 10-foot wide hallway that strikes off into the gloom. Carved tiles depicting various beasts decorate the hallway floor. And so, here is what... let me see.
Yeah, and
My cat just laid on my keyboard. That's what that 8++ is.
That was my guess.
I'm assuming it's dark in there.
Yeah,
Oof.
it's pretty dim. So that's what the floor looks like, with north being to the left for some reason rather than up and down.
Okay.
So you'll have to kind of move your head to the left to get an idea.
I'll have Crowgen pass on a light touch spell on the
Shall
Osborne.
Yeah.
On his shell.
Yeah. Is that what you wanted, Osborne? You want me a
Always.
glowing shell?
Always.
Well,
Keep the light behind his face.
it does strike me that that this is the Temple of Ijin, and Ijin believes that recklessness is a virtue. So perhaps throwing the doors open was just the right move.
Well, Osborne, this is your shrine. What you gonna do?
This looks complicated.
Not if you're reckless.
Ooh. I am not what you would call a agile ninja. More of a punch them ninja.
Oh, I looked at I just looked at that last thing you shared.
The floor?
Yes.
Yes.
Because who was friends with who?
No, they were friends that became enemies. It says take the path least expected, but the agent is reckless. So I would say, what was the enemy he became enemies with? Whatever.
Yeah.
But we don't even know what he looks like, so we have to try 3 tiles: the giraffe-looking zebra and what the fuck is that?
There looks like there's a tiger, an eagle.
Oh, it's a warthog.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's a warthog.
There's a one of those
Wait.
rock creatures in Almirage. That's the unicorn-looking one.
That's why I was thinking I would just try to jump from Almirage tile to Almirage tile.
Yeah, but that's a path that you would normally take. The least expected.
Which
So
would
then
be
no
just to run
Almirage.
across. Oh. I guess Osborne's gonna just.
Oh no.
Here, you know what? You know what, Osborne? Hold on. I assume you're the one leading this charge, as it were.
The stupidity. Yep.
Wow, those are big towels.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just putting you like off to the side, and I'm not suggesting you start there. I'm just
Oh.
setting you somewhere. So you tell me where you want to start,
Well,
if that's what you're gonna do.
yeah. I was gonna
Hold
do.
up. Osborne, hold up.
Huh.
Would you want to do this, or would you like one of my crocodiles to do it?
Sure.
Or could we have Genesis fly over the tiles?
That sounds better.
I don't
You
know.
know-
No, Genesis flew. Genesis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I can't fly again till tomorrow.
Well,
My wings have been clipped.
Let the new guy do it.
that would be you, Valkyrie. Get in there.
What? I'm not the new guy.
I'm gonna take a real ballsy move, and I'm gonna do patient defense as a bonus action, and I'm gonna just sprint across the thing.
Okay, so starting where?
I'm gonna start on the.
So you have to start on the right and move to the left, based on this being north, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I have noticed that all the tiles, if you go in a line across, like looking at it from where he's at, the one at the far left doesn't repeat. The one he's on right now has 2 eagles
Oh,
and 2 almirages.
that
The
does.
next one has 2 dragonflies, 2 boars.
Yes. Okay. So the bottom one. Can I ping it?
So down here,
Yeah. Just book it.
I
and you're
don't
just
know
gonna
if this is-
run.
Just like I said, I'm gonna cast my patient defense and just boom.
Faster than pearl. Okay.
So you're using a key point on patient defense. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And speed of 45.
Yeah. This isn't even. I mean, on this map, each square is not 5 feet. Each square is 2.5 feet.
Oh, okay.
On the
Okay.
map that you're on there. On the other map, they're properly sized.
I gotcha.
Let me reread here.
He's trying to figure out if you sprint, if you're gonna take like
How
100
many
damage.
d6? Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. So you step here as you begin. This is in slow motion now.
Okay.
So as you step there, you need to roll 2d10.
Okay. I think it's that one. Okay. Yeah.
10. Okay. So you feel something is kind of sticking to your body. Some energy is like around your body.
Okay.
And then you move forward. And you continue running until you are on the other side. So Osborne is. Oh, I guess I gotta put you back. Didn't realize it would take you off the other map. So you made it to the other side.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell him about the energy. I'm just gonna sit there like,
What now?
I ain't dead.
All right.
I ain't dead. That's why I'm gonna just yell at the others.
since I saw that, I got all excited. I'm like, my go, I go, my go.
Okay.
Ooh! Did you add that to me,
Yep.
Tony? Alright.
Just hope I don't fuck up.
Okay, so Andromeda, you are going the same exact route?
Oh crap. Yeah.
Okay.
I just follow exactly what he did.
I'll just move over to the side.
All right.
I'll
Move over to the side.
I'll let you handle him. Or whatever.
And you tear off down the tiles, and you feel this around you as you cross down the path, clack, 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 down to the end, and you kind of run into the wall at the other end, putting your hands out to stop yourself.
Alright, I suppose I'll be
Osborne.
next.
Osborne, was there something you forgot to tell us?
No.
Let's see what happens.
Alright, if
Okay.
y'all can move aside, I'll be going next.
I'm gonna say, why don't you go first, Dwarf? In Dwarvish.
Andromeda, where are you going?
I'll go to
You
the
stay
right.
there? Or...
I'll go, no, hell no.
All right, so there.
Yes.
Alright.
Then I'll just...
Okay,
Keep
so
going.
Baranek queues up and tears down the hallway. Baranek, you feel this tingly sensation all crawling along your skin as you step foot on the first tile there. Hold on one second. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll just yell back, there's something up with that first towel, but
Shh!
other than that, it seems alright.
Shh!
All right.
I'll go next, but I take George and I put him on the ground and I'm like, hide, protect yourself, and I set my trap because I want one. I want a wrap.
Okay. So you set your trap at the entrance to the Almirage's hole, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay. You feel fairly confident with your skill there. And one second.
Mhm.
Wow.
Should I... Benedict,
Alright.
should I check what's over here?
I wouldn't.
It's probably stuck with stuff. You might want to
Stick
get
together.
one of those rubber things and grab it, or bring one to me.
Should we let...
Um,
should we tell somebody to stay back out there? Not all of us, just in case.
Okay, so you're leaving your Jaguar baby out there?
Oof.
Okay.
Dead Jaguar.
It
I've been teaching him.
explodes. What are you trying to teach him? You've had him for like an evening.
It's a beast thing. I'm teaching him the primal instincts of hide and seek, so he's going to go
Aw.
hide.
Sounds like crap to me. All right. So, so you're running same place?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So you too run across.
We're gonna be fucked, might as well be clusterfucked.
I'm gonna nudge
And-
Baranek and say, go ahead,
Yeah.
spoiler.
That was my plan. I was waiting for Valkyrie.
All right.
Poke him with the stick.
Alright, Osborne. I'm gonna go ahead and move up one as well.
Okay, I'll
Got
just
back.
stay behind you.
Alright.
All right. I guess Genesis is.
I'll move.
I want to, if possible, I want to try to resolve everybody crossing first. Just make it.
Yeah.
I was I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Did I hear y'all say that there's something up with this first tile?
No.
No, there was nothing.
I mentioned there's something up with the first tile. That's about it.
Why don't you step on that one twice and tell us what you feel?
Curiosity has me. I will send Cryogen to step on it first.
Cryogen steps on it.
Does he notice anything? Do I notice anything through him?
Let me.
Just run, you pansy. We all made it just fine.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
Nope.
Alright. I'll step on it.
Oh. I'm sorry. I need to rewind some, people.
Nope, too bad.
Oh boy.
Yep.
We made it across safely.
That's okay.
Till James did.
So, alright, so Osborne crosses.
Yeah.
Osborne, you notice this feeling.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Who was next?
Me.
Yep.
Andromeda.
Andromeda. You cross. Clunk, 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 clunk. You get no feeling.
Okay.
That's the difference. Okay, so then who was next?
Baronet.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, do you want to follow the same path?
Yeah.
Okay, clunk, 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 clunk. Nothing.
Alright.
Alright. Valkyrie. Follow the same path?
Yeah, it's the safest one.
Okay,
So
clunk,
far.
clunk, 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 clunk. Nothing. Alright,
Now it was me.
now it's you. So, yeah,
There-
so cryogen.
There is a degree of curiosity, but I feel that my curiosity is meta, so I feel like I shouldn't act on it.
Right. Because I didn't say that I felt anything. I just said I made it.
Because you're a jerk, that's why.
Curiosity killed the turtle.
Yeah, because like I say, I really kind of want to go down the second one, but I know that traps being as they are. But then again, I mean, nothing's happened. So,
Either way.
Do it.
What are you doing?
curiosity is going to make me step on the boar.
Okay, so I'm going to move you to
And it's a boar wipe.
here.
That's cool. Kill you all.
All right, so you're on Eugene's floor right now. You're on the boar. What do you want to do?
I'm looking at everybody to see how they reacted to this.
Osborne smiling. You feel anything?
No?
Neither did I.
It's very strange that there aren't any traps. And sorry, I had this thought that Egen teaches us to take the path least expected. The path least expected would be not the same one as you. So, that being as it is, I will step forward to the next one.
Okay, click.
Nothing?
No.
No. I'm waiting for like a fireball or something.
Nothing. Tingling carries up from your feet, all up your legs, up your spine, and all the way to the top of your head. And you feel this energy pulsing through you.
Is it like a
Roll
positive energy?
Roll 2d10.
The D10 is this
The
one.
third from the left.
Wait, the third?
Yep.
Oh, from left. I'm sorry, I'm looking the wrong way. 2D10. Pow.
All right.
And
So, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, all right, something happened with this tile. Did it feel negative, positive? I mean, like
It felt energetic.
energetic.
There's
Okay.
magical energy. Yeah.
So, I will then continue walking forward the rest of the tiles.
Okay. So, as you step to the next tile, snick. And with that,
Wait, is that the second eagle tile?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
yep.
Huh.
These darts shoot out of the side of the wall. So, 1, that's a natural 20.
Damn it.
2, 3, 4. So, first there's a natural 20, and then 2 darts go next across into the wall opposite, and then the 4th one also hits. So,
Ow.
so this is piercing damage, and it just bounces off of you. Although you do take more than that, so there you go. So a great deal of the energy is dissipated. Okay, and I'm gonna rule because it has not pierced the temp hit points as I described them. Nothing else happens there. The dart, the second dart that hit, same thing. Ting, it just goes ting 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 onto the floor.
Like, holy shit.
I assume I heard that.
Oh yeah, you guys saw.
Well, I'm behind a wall. Osborne, is that what I think it is?
Genesis dying, yes.
Yes, I was going to say it was Genesis.
Alright, so it appears that if you step on 2 of the same ones, that's a bad deal.
Now
So
you're
I
like,
will.
we already found a path that's safe. You just take that one, it's not a problem.
I will go ahead and continue the rest of my path, because nothing else is a repeat for me.
Okay, so you head up to the tiger, and you head up to the giraffe, and you head up to the Almirage, and then
Oh, damn it.
and
Gotcha.
then that also puts Valkyrie and Andromeda in 10 feet. So what I would like is for Valkyrie, Andromeda, and you to all roll a d20. Lowest loses.
Oh, wow.
Ah!
Oh, roll a 1.
Oh my god!
That's not the right die. That's not the right die. D20.
It sucks when you don't listen to everybody telling you to go the fucking white path.
Wow. Okay, so
This is gonna be another one of those runs.
this
I
thing-
actually did pick the path that he took, so.
So where is Andromeda? There he is. And let's attack. That is a hit. There's a dart shoots out. You take 4 points of damage, piercing damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw,
Oh, my
which
God.
fails.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you
you
take
will be.
6 points of poison damage as it seeps into you.
I'm
Oh!
resistant to poison.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're dwarf, yeah. So I will restore 3 points of damage to you. We need to take care of that later. So you're down to 7 there. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna say that it just is gonna shoot. So roll again, real quick. D20s, 3 of you. We're gonna do this 4 times. All right, Genesis takes 1. And then do it again.
I lost that one.
And Andromeda takes 1. And one more time. I'm just going to roll a single attack and it'll just affect everybody. So Andromeda takes 2. Alright.
Oh, it takes all of them.
No, I took one of them.
Okay.
So here we go. That is a hit on Genesis.
No, none of those you didn't.
And
Yeah, it
then, yeah, one of those did. Yep.
So that's the previous one that you stepped on, not this one.
No, I took one on this one too. Quit arguing.
Okay, and so then you take 3 points of piercing damage. This gets through the shield finally. Constitution saving throw. You fail, and you take
Oh, I see.
4 points of damage. And then Andromeda is going to take the last one. Let's see. 23 will hit. You take an additional 2 piercing damage, save versus Constitution. You succeeded. And you take half. So you took 2, so you should actually only take 1 point of damage. So fix that. There you go. Okay, and then you cross successfully Genesis. Whoa.
Okay.
Genesis, we just met, but I feel like you're the type of guy that will get us killed.
I'm also,
He does do that.
We bloody told you to take the same path we did, and look.
nobody actually said that. Not until I was already halfway down.
Maybe you should have halfway in your eyes and
All
see
right.
everybody run the same way.
Well, then I is the the leftmost path, or the westmost path, the still the best one to take?
I mean, I got like a power up whenever I felt some energy when I stepped on the rabbit head.
My Andromeda learns his lessons. Can you move him towards the right? Or like over here or something?
So
You know how to move him?
if you step
There
on
you
a
go.
rabbit head,
Thank you.
it gives you like a power up. But if you step on 2 tiles that are the same, then you will get darts, even if it's a rabbit head. Okay, so make your way across from tile to tile without stepping on 2 that are the same. But if you step on a rabbit head, you get some type of energy. I actually got like a shield that protected me from like 2 of those darts. But I fucked it up. So if you can do it without fucking it up, you can get a shield.
Well,
Nobody else said anything about feeling anything following the path that Osborne took, so I imagine that it's only usable once.
Any given path is only usable once, is what you're saying.
That's what it seems like, yes.
And you felt the power up when you stood on the Almirage tile?
Yeah. And while I'm talking about this, I will go ahead and touch Andromeda, and I will do healing hands.
Okay, so you walk over to Andromeda, do healing hands.
Ow. I tell him sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm very forgiving.
Valkyrie, can you hang on to Nico for me while I cross?
What are you chewing on?
Sorry, what?
Sorry, I hear
What a
my
response.
dog. I hear my dog chewing on something.
Are you gonna throw Nico?
No, I was asking Valkyrie if she would
Hold his
take care of
monkey.
Nico. I'm just gonna have Nico fly over to her.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take care of Nico.
Nico, fly. Nico, over there. Nico to Valkyrie.
Just very quick little flight over. Lands on her shoulders.
Excellent.
Flies back for a spray.
I thought about it, but no.
Okay.
Rewind.
So can you move me onto Eugene's floor? I'm going to step on the El Mirage tile of that first row.
Down at the bottom.
Yes.
one? Okay. You step on it.
Okay, and now I'm going to step on the zebra, or I guess I can show you my movement here. There we go.
Okay. So nothing happens, and then you step on the zebra. Nothing happens.
Okay. Then I'm going to step on the dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
And then the let's see if I can do this right. The warthog, and then the eagle.
Okay.
And then the tiger, and then the monkey.
Are you dodging the Almirages?
I'm trying to step on one of each type. And I believe I just did it.
Except for the Almirage.
I
Oh,
stepped
well.
on the Almirage at the beginning.
But
did.
that was one that was already used, so you didn't get a buff.
That's fine.
Ah, I see.
That's what I was trying to tell you. You couldn't do one that had already been used. It didn't count.
Ah, yeah, well, I should have taken a
But you made it across safely.
there we go. Okay.
Yeah,
Then, yeah.
You could have backed up one and got the Almirage that was behind you on your own monkey.
They already set
Or
the
the trap
Almirage.
could have triggered on that since I had already stepped on an Almirage.
I don't know, because if they've already been
Okay.
decompressed, does it still switch?
Oh, he
So what are
already
we doing
made it.
here?
Yeah, he made it, but I was
Nine.
just curious
I'd
for
rather not
later.
find-
We're
All
going.
right, so I'm
There we
going to
go.
rule Trigrim steps over here on the shrine map.
And Cryogen is
All right.
following me.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to assume Cryogen is like right there on your shoulder or near you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right, Nico, come back to me.
kind of climbs
Bye.
back over to you.
Good.
Raining outside. You hear this.
I
George.
think
He's,
He,
he'll
he
be
steps
fine.
over by the door. It's just soaked.
Oh no.
Just
No, George.
completely soaked.
you could let him step in the door.
No.
All right. So
Find a
let's-
bush.
What's next?
All right.
We going left or right?
Baronick and I are moving left.
All right.
No,
All right.
Keep.
So Baronick, rather than moving everybody, which will take us forever,
Mhm.
Baronick, can you move yourself? And I'll assume that whoever's going to follow, or if you're going to follow in a line, that you all are following in a line. Otherwise, let me know what you want to do.
That refers to y'all.
Following in a line.
Going left.
All right.
I'm behind you.
All right. So Baranik.
Alright. I'm gonna move
Yeah.
up one forward to
Holding
see,
your sides.
I think we should split the party.
Oh,
Always the best.
3 and 3. Where's the old fart? Did he stay out, or did he come with?
Yeah, he stayed outside.
Of course he would.
Old fart, take care of that cat.
Yes.
All right.
He reaches outside, grabs the cat, holds it right by the door where he's standing, being careful not to step on any tiles.
All right. I'm gonna step out one more to see what I can see on the left side.
Okay. And it's pretty dark in here actually, and you're a human. So how are you
Yes,
going to handle that situation?
I got Osborne right behind me. He's producing light with his shell. That's why
Okay,
I'm going
that's
a little
true.
bit slow. Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Well, we got 2 directions. Let's see what I can figure out up here. I tell Osborne to kind of wait where he would have been standing.
Okay, so
Right.
he comes out enough that it shines a little light.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
All right, Osborne, I need you to keep on following me so I can see what's going on here.
All right. And I'll keep my
All right.
hands on his hips. Is that you first, sugar?
All right.
Awesome. I can lead us to the death trap. Yes, what could go wrong?
Oh, if you hadn't moved 10. Oh no.
Oh, well then, Osborne. There's a trap there. Oh, this is quickly turning into a maze. Alright. Now
Hey,
let's just keep
Genesis.
going then.
Yeah.
I'm kind of good at finding traps, so let them know that in the front. If they need help.
Hey, Andromeda's good at finding traps. Hey, Andromeda. Can you see in the dark?
Aye.
Ah.
Speaking of,
And he can see in the dark.
speaking of seeing in the dark, I'm just gonna go ahead and light up my lantern.
Okay. You pull out the lantern.
Alright. I'll just kind of yell back if he wants to come up front, then he can go ahead and make his way up.
I'm like, shh, it's okay, you got it.
I'm pretty confident my feet can find the traps.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Just a thought here. If it was important, maybe it only applied to the one puzzle, but if it was important for us to take different paths in the first puzzle, perhaps it's important for us to take different paths through this maze.
Go in teams of 2. Last time we did that, Gary died.
Actually, the last time that happened, Valkyrie, or
Good old Gary.
Freya died.
Who was that? I'm sorry. I only remember
Yeah.
Gary.
How many people have died in with you guys?
I don't. Gary
You
didn't
don't
die with us.
really want to know the answer to
Yeah.
that.
I think we're at
But-
16.
I thought it was 17.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, I'll stay with Baranik since I'm lit. And then the other ones can just go off on their own way.
Go step on their own traps.
I don't know. Do y'all think that's a good idea to split up?
At this point, I'm lost.
I don't know.
No.
Well,
Valkyrie is against splitting up.
Alright.
alright.
Like I said, I'm following Baranik.
Alright, so what do I see in there? Because I see that little, I guess it's like a window or something. Not sure what that is.
Maybe a door.
Perhaps.
That's the door.
Okay. Alright, I kind of hail back. Well, I found a door.
Open it.
Okay.
Well, I guess move us all up. I guess we stayed together.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's my intention. I intend to just open up the door.
Okay. So,
Okay, guys, I gotta take a quick break, say goodnight to my daughter. I'll be back.
Alright.
all right. This is a good place to take a break then.
Alright.
As you open the door, break.
It breaks.
Alright, be right back.
15
Everybody go on
swords.
mute until you're back.
Okay.
We'll say 5 minutes,
Sure.
10 minutes, like that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess it's just you and me, sis. Or not. I'm just by myself. Whatever.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm tempted to take the Warhammer out. Just knock the door down with it. And isn't it named Jim? Like Jim?
Who?
The Warhammer. You gave it a name.
Oh.
before you handed it to me.
Yeah, I did.
You made one up. I think it's just Jim. Yeah, it's Jim. We'll take the hammer out. It's like, I wonder what hidden gems we can find. I'm like, better not piss everybody else off. It backfires.
That's the best part.
But otherwise, I would be all for the cheesy. It's funny how I remember like these small details.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, don't forget you're still. I think you're also still wearing that mask and the red handkerchief.
I think so too. Sitting there
Yeah,
just.
I don't remember you ever saying that you removed them. So I think maybe you may have taken the mask off earlier, but
I don't know.
Still
Maybe.
still have it on you though. I know I took one. Not the mask. I took one of the red capes.
Mm-hmm.
Got it on my belt. Can't remember who else took one. I think.
I took
wanna
one.
Say, okay, yes, I was gonna say Valkyrie, but I was like, for a split second, I had a kind of like a down moment there. I was thinking like No, I don't think that she was playing that character when that happened. I was like, no, that happened much earlier.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow. I need to get my dog's claws flipped. Ow! More like talons. No. Sorry.
Freya, that's it.
Yep.
God, it was taking me a while to remember it.
Or Gary. That's somebody. What is?
Yeah, I was mentioning D&D. In the game I was playing, and I got everybody riled up. No, they're starting their own D&D thing on their Discord, and bulk of them have like never played. So it's like, who's gonna GM? It's like, not I, and everybody's not I. So yeah. I'm telling them of the adventures, the pirate adventures.
That was pretty fun. I enjoyed
Yes. Yeah. And whoever's a poor soul is GMing, it will be the first time for him.
that.
So that's a whole can of worms.
Mm-hmm.
You could go GM for him.
They'll die so fast.
Yes, they will.
I'm all for the shenanigans. Your character's boring. Yeah, they just drop dead of boredom.
That is
Welcome back.
Also the most boring way for a character to die.
It was pretty fun. You did a good job, Daniel.
Yes, that was
Thank
a very
you.
fun one.
I had a lot of fun doing it.
Now, the one downside is the rare item I picked I didn't even get to use.
Which was what?
It was my cloak of something. Basically, it made all physical attack or all attacks against me have disadvantage.
It was never attacked.
It's almost as if the DM knew you had that.
But yeah, now I learned, like, yeah, disguise self sucks. Well, it's a good learning experience. Alright, stealth is way better. Screw the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, see, mine was only they only had disadvantage until I was hit, and then they didn't have disadvantage for the rest of the turn. And then whenever it was my turn again, then they'd have disadvantage again. It basically projected myself. That's why whenever Tony did his detect magic, I got to say that I also looked kind of holographic or whatever, kind of like there was something going on.
Mm-hmm. I will say, Shmi may come back again in a different campaign.
Shmi.2.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not as a robot disguised as a pirate, but
But a pirate nonetheless.
but a pirate with scurvy.
Definitely not my most favorite ability now is disengage. Running around town.
Dude, rogues are broke. Man, we were doing a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just like level 10 characters in general are kind of broke.
Yeah. Are we gonna get to level 10? I don't know what the timeline is for our stuff, but I think it'd be fun.
It would be fun.
I think Dan.
You just have to not die.
Yeah, I think Tony did mention. Tony mentioned I think this goes from I think 0 to 10, but we just started off at 5, so we didn't level up until we finally got to
The level
6,
up
where
spot.
we would naturally would. Yeah. So we should be
Hello.
seeing levels a lot more faster.
Mm.
Hello.
Hello.
Shh, shh, shh. Tony's back.
All right.
Everyone back?
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, I should check Discord before I say that.
Everybody but Tiffany.
Yeah.
We shall continue without her.
Okay.
Ashley doesn't have a character.
I thought she was playing the old fart.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you open the door.
Mhm.
As you do, a shaft of natural light fills in from a tiny square hole in the ceiling onto a carved stone pedestal. Go like this. Come on, click and drag. There we go.
Hey, what's happening up there? Why are we not moving?
There's a door.
Claustrophobic.
I'm gonna whisper in Baronix ear. Just run and go grab it.
Run in there. Oh boy. Anyways. Okay, so a light touches a.
An ornate stone cube.
Oh,
The
okay.
cube has a face. All its faces look something like that.
Oh shit.
Everybody run back!
Pretty much. All right.
It's the jackalope.
All right. I'm gonna put my halberd back and get my
You get your what?
a warhammer out, Jim.
Okay.
Alright. Just in case. Alright, I am just gonna say. Yell back and say, Genesis, can you get Cryogen to follow me in there?
I suppose so.
Oh, alright.
So I'll send Cryogen up to him.
Won't die so fast now. I'm just gonna,
If just so you know. So wait, what do you see?
I found the cube. And, some light came down from the roof and, fallen down on it and touched it. Figure just walk up in there and see how bad it can go from there.
Well, the last 2 cubes have done poison when you pick them up.
Yes, I know. That reminds me. Get Andromeda up here.
Balls.
It's like poison. Wait a second.
You going up there?
Yeah, sure.
The poison, it kind of kills Cryogen instantly.
I remember that.
So he's not going to be useful in there. So I will actually bring him back.
That was the worst, boss. Thank you for bringing me back. That's a terrible thing to do.
Figure I was gonna make him do another hour. Alright, Andromeda. That's the cube that we're here to get. I think I'll stay in there with you, just in case if these doors close themselves in.
I'll squeeze by, because I'm really curious. I want to come over here and look down this other hallway. Since we're just standing here. Oh, it's a dead end.
I would like to
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
cast find traps in there.
Oh.
See if I find any traps that might be trigger.
All right.
Everybody else explores.
Grum would like to wander off.
All right, Jagrim.
As Osborne will stay with Baronet.
I'll follow Trigrim. Actually,
I should know.
After mentally, telepathically knowing there's a dead end.
All right, so you're gonna.
I'll peek around the corner and come back.
Okay, so when you cast a spell, you sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap, for the purpose of this spell, includes anything that would inflict sudden or unexpected effect. Is this a druid spell?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Source is as cleric, druid, or ranger.
Okay. Blah. That's the spell with sense. Okay, the spell merely reveals that a trap is present.
Yeah.
You don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger. Okay. All right, so you cast. So you're going inside,
Yeah.
Baranik?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just in case.
Okay.
I think. Is
The
Osborne
druid.
coming?
I'm just standing at the
Yeah.
door. Sorry.
Okay.
The druid mutters under his breath and does an intricate finger motions. And as he does so, he seems to get a moment of clarity, and you sense nothing.
So I turn around and look at Veronique. Well, I sense no traps. Traps. I was about to sound Mexican, worse than I am. And like I sense no traps, but I'm still very skeptical of that pedestal.
I agree. The last two that we came across, they were traps, and they always poisoned us. And
How fast can you run?
I'm gonna say, just be reckless, guys. It's okay.
that was the plan. I figured me and Osborne can hold this door open just in case if the repeat
there
last
appears to be
time.
another door.
Yes.
Wait, that door. Did you push it open or did it?
He pulled the door open.
So stand
Yeah,
by
should-
the. I look at him. Stand by the door, and I'll try to grab it and run.
All right. Is I guess Trigram gonna try to make it to the other side of the door.
Yes.
You don't know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't know. There's exploring.
We're just continuing.
Yeah, I'm following True Grim.
So
I know to get it from this side, so I could just grab it and run out towards the door.
you're going to come to this middle of the actual square, and then do what? You can take it?
Yeah, but I'm waiting for Brennick to be by the door.
By the other door on the other side.
No, by the door that we came in through.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to be
Open
ready
the
to bolt
door.
out. Yeah. It's already open, but yeah, just in case.
Okay. So you pick up the cube, which is now in the party inventory.
And I dash, I guess.
So grab the cube, put it in your inventory.
Okay, give me a second. I forgot how to do this crap, so okay, party sheet.
Just FYI, Tiffany, while he's doing this, the way you get that on the top right-hand corner, that it looks like three little people standing all next to each other, that's the party sheet. There's a tab in there called inventory. Right now it just has a barrel in it. That's where you move stuff around from. Okay. So as you take the puzzle cube, goes nicely into your bag. That's it.
Oh, that's pleasant. We're still bolting out.
But I'm still bolting the fuck out of it.
All right, we got it. Let's go.
All right, you're gonna do what? Slam into the door opposite you, Andromeda?
No, I'm running towards. Yeah. That way.
Okay.
Yeah, we're running out.
Okay. So you run that way. He bolts past you. Grim. Meanwhile,
So Osborne, I got this cube.
Yeah.
What now?
Well, y'all are booking it, so I'm booking it with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, oh shit.
All right, Valkyrie, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
Everybody's
just
running
following.
towards you. You can't follow. You're in front.
Get out of the way!
I guess I'm just gonna start running back in the direction that we came in, like, jeez, you know, like, what's happening?
I'm tempted to yell a boulder.
Yeah.
Fire!
What the heck?
she's
All right.
booking it.
Oh yeah. I don't know what's happening.
I can book it faster. I'm the fastest one in this party.
And Baranek ran all the way back.
No, I was like, sorry. I didn't know we were in free mode.
Hey, Grim, you wanna go? You wanna go first again?
Sure.
Where the hell are the other two?
Sorry.
Yeah, you guys don't see anybody. They're gone. Genesis and Trigrim are absolutely gone.
I'm nudging Valkyrie. Go across the tiles!
Yeah, so I just follow the tiles that we came on backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, so that first.
Well, I wonder.
All right.
And I'll be like, George, I'm coming for you.
Upon seeing you coming, the man holding George, he's like, he runs outside, gets out of your way.
Yeah, I see what's going on there. Yeah. Well, I like that temple.
Wow!
This round wasn't so bad.
Do we?
We only lost 2 this time.
As I step outside, wow, that was bloody fun. Let's do it again.
I'm gonna yell back inside. Trigram! We made it!
Yeah, they're not here, like at all. Off in the distance, you hear, Trigrim. We made.
Did you hear that?
I think that was. I think they must have made it out of the temple. As I continue to walk forward.
I figured. Split up even more.
Can I check my trap?
Yep, in the 10 minutes you've been in there, I'm gonna assume you went there, Trigrim.
You caught nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not out.
Hey Tony, just keep me 1 square behind Trigrim.
I figured. Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame I don't have illusion magic.
There's a closed door over there.
Okay. I'm gonna go examine the door.
All right. You go to it. It seems like it's some pretty heavy wood.
Can I
Got
push
some
it?
iron rivets in it.
You're kind of echoey.
I noticed that. I don't know what's going on.
I'm echoey too now.
Let's see.
Is someone rebroadcasting it, maybe?
Jacob.
I'm not broadcasting it.
No, I mean it's echoing. Yeah, you're echoing it.
I am?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Is that better?
Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's not 100%.
It's fine now. Oh no, it's not.
Alright, I turned it up. My sensitivity, so.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 5. Better.
La cucaracha?
It's funny because you're better doubled. You're better doubled.
Okay, can I push that door open?
No, you cannot push the door open. You could try to pull it though.
Okay, sure, pull.
Okay, you pull on the door. It opens up.
I'll look inside. That's the same room that we saw before, so I'll just make my way back out of the temple.
All right. You make it back to.
Well, they never saw
There.
the room.
Oh, hello. You made it out.
So, how are you going to cross the floor?
How did you cross the floor? You don't seem to have had any ill effects.
The same path we all took last time.
We ran.
All right.
Oh, that's
Let's take that path.
I am not going to take that path.
Of course. Zigzag.
All right, your Grim goes down to the left-hand side, the west side. Yep. Raining again.
Like a damn child. I'm gonna start closing the doors. You got the count of to the count of 5.
Let's see here. Trying to plot my path.
Gnessus, so I'll put you on the map here. Egan's floor.
I'm gonna start on the giraffe, I think.
And as he does, like a drama.
All right, you
yeah.
step there. It explodes. No.
That'd be giraffe 4.
You want me to wait until you draw it, or when you say it?
I'll wait till I draw it. And then oh, I took a wrong turn.
Oh my god. Can we just say that he
Start
sets
again.
off every trap?
See, this is the thing. This is the thing about doing it this way. I don't know. I almost feel like you should have. I'm going to put you on free mode, and you have to move yourself. How's that?
Ha ha ha.
One at a time.
Okay.
No backsies.
Yep.
Rabbit.
2d10. $14.
Ooh.
Okay. You get the tingles again.
So then eagle,
Mm-hmm.
dragonfly, boar,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can see Septon Monkey. Got excited there.
horse,
Yeah, the zebra. Yep.
there's zebra, and then I'm gonna jump the last one.
You know what? I'll allow it. Just give me an athletics.
Please, natural one. Let something hilarious happen.
Can I go for acrobatics?
Nope. It's a jump.
And since they're only 2.5 feet wide, if he falls on his ass, wouldn't he land like on 3 of them?
I'm not that tall.
Yes!
And if it was 2.5 feet wide, I wouldn't have to jump it. I could step over it.
Let's say it still says.
Just out of curiosity, just give me a roll. There we go. Okay, so no problem. You just kind of step over it. A wide little hop, and you're over it.
Tried for some excitement.
I was going to give you that 5% chance, you know.
So now it's raining.
Yep.
We're outside.
God, guys, I almost died.
And I put I cross my fingers. I like one can only hope. Ah!
All right.
I'm kind of so my light spell. I can just end it whenever I want, right?
You can. Yep.
He is no longer lit up. He is no longer a glowing turtle.
Oh.
All right. So I'm back out on the Omu Large map.
Wait, we're not getting ambushed this time?
Wow. Don't give him ideas.
Damn.
9:30. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we got the third cube. Let's head north, I guess.
Yeah, just
I would say there are only 3 cubes to get. This is a temple of the 9 gods.
I mean, if we were gonna metagame off of the map, there's like 3 more structures that look exactly like what we've been through. But we don't know those things.
You got a glimpse of the city beforehand, so you would
Yeah,
have
we were-
seen
we
certain
were up on
patterns
the
and
thing.
structures. You may not know exactly where things are, but
That sure helps.
Let's see. More like 5 or 6.
Now, but the one thing that the sign had said was, oh, well, this wasn't Moa. So, yeah, there could be more.
Let's keep heading north.
What time is it?
9:30.
No,
Ah.
I'm on
Oh, okay.
so it's probably around noon. I mean, it didn't take too long to go through this whole thing.
Okay.
Did a pretty decent clip.
What do you think? Do we have a couple more temples in us today?
I think we probably at least got one.
Certainly.
Maybe something that we
Hopefully,
can punch.
Look, there's a tree. You could punch that.
I shall.
The tree punches back.
Yes, that is the tree of the spirit of vengeance of nature. So,
So we're gonna go north looking for more temples.
all right, and I assume that Grim is going up ahead again.
Sounds good.
Let's see.
Are you back into the order that's on the party sheet? And then actually, we might need to add Andromeda on there. So Andromeda needs to be placed somewhere in that order. And then assigned to watch as well.
Let's have a go there.
Does Andromeda have dark vision?
I do.
Bernick.
Well, first watch it is.
All right. Okay. So I need Baronic and Trigrim to give me perception checks.
All right. Crap.
All right. So you head north. And continue your way on for a couple hours. And when you reach around here, don't even start. When you arrive around here, you notice that there's an overturned wagon that lies on the street ahead. Rotting flower petals litter the ground around it, which that's the reason it stands out to you. As you observe it a little bit more closely, you walk a little bit.
Echoing again.
Yeah. Maybe go on mute. Is that Osborne? Yeah. Or put a headset on.
I have a headset on. I'm muted.
So, anyway, the flower petals that are littering the ground around it, and there's a bee's nest in its broken wheels. There's a freshly cut garland of jungle flowers that's hanging from the wagon's tongue.
A freshly cut garland of flowers. I'm gonna go take a closer look at the wagon and look around to see if there's anyone around.
Okay. Are the rest of you following?
I'll stay. I'll keep a distance.
Okay.
Just the whole large bee nest thing.
So, as you approach, for anyone who's going forward, you see that the area around the cart is unusually lush and full of life. There's just amazing flowers and growth all over.
This looks spooky.
I mean, so it stands out.
Oh yeah.
It's like this. Okay.
I mean, the place is overgrown, but this looks like starkly more vibrant.
Does anybody have any means of potentially detecting magic? Like a magical item of some sorts?
Also, Chagrim, give me an investigation.
Wow.
Not rolling hot tonight.
Never do.
You're also welcome to give me specific places, just in general. If you give me more specifics on where you're looking, that'll reduce the DC if the thing was wherever you're trying to look.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I could reduce the DC enough to make a difference.
I really shouldn't be the one, but is it obvious, kind of like it's just a circle? Like, is there like a general center of where all this is coming from?
The lush area, it's not quite exactly a circle, but it seems to be centered on the cart.
The cart, so.
This seems like a trap.
Alright, can I check out what's inside the cart without getting too close to the bee nest?
I mean, the cart's kind of open, right? It's not like a closed up cart, but there doesn't appear to be anything in the bed of the cart, if that's what you're trying to.
Yeah, just trying to figure what's inside of it.
If you'd like to give an investigation check.
All right.
Nice.
Oh my god. Might as you.
Yeah, so I was like, I was not the person to do this, but oh well.
Maybe ask somebody else.
No, I'm pretty confident.
That is true.
I'm pretty confident in my results.
I mean, you looked all over the top of the cart, and there wasn't really anything in there other than the vines and flowers that have kind of made their life there. And
strange.
I don't notice
like
anything.
I said,
I'm gonna keep an eye around us, seeing if there's anything gonna try to jump out of a tree or something.
Okay. You keep your eyes out. You can give me a perception check if you like. So, I mean, the main thing that really stands out about this thing, aside from just how lush it is the fact that there is this freshly cut garland of flowers on the wagon's tongue.
I'll pick up that garland of flowers.
Okay, you go over to it and pick it up. It looks like someone wove them together.
Put it back on the tongue and shrug and walk away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow suit.
All right.
Is everybody just gonna touch it? Huh?
Are there other flowers around us?
Oh yeah. Well, especially near the wagon, you know, or the closer you get to it, seems to be more and more flowers. There's kind of a give me a survival check or perception, whichever you like. I'm trying, guys.
You want me to do a survival check?
They're pretty.
Great. Okay.
They're pretty.
I don't know. I like this smell of flowers, so I guess I'm thinking maybe it's like a burial thing. Like they just didn't have time to bury the body, so it might be a grave. So I'm gonna pick a flower that's around us and lay it on the thing, on the wagon.
Okay. So you pick a flower, and you lay it on the wagon, and as you do so,
The bees swarm.
the bees are angry. No. So there's a scent of honey that starts to kind of pervade the entire area. You can't tell a specific direction you're sniffing around. The bees start to kind of zzz around the base of the cart, like under the cart, so who else is there?
I mean, I kind of kept a little bit of a distance.
You kept a distance. You watched from a
I was
distance.
watching everybody do things.
Chagrim and Baranik have left.
Yeah.
Andromeda and Osborne, are you still? You said Osborne. You said you're keeping an eye on the area.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Andromeda, are you still around there with Valkyrie?
Yeah, I'll go for Valkyrie. Why not?
Okay.
I play
All right.
Valkyrie.
So, you see what appears to be a 3.5 inch little black creature, humanoid, with what appears to be a black and white mask on his face, and it's kind of peering out and looking at the flower that you left on the wagon, and it kind of is approaching and looking at you and looking at the flower, and there's all the bees kind of seem to be just buzzing around near it. So it's just looking at you curiously. Chingawa.
I'm going to reach my arm out, like an open hand.
Okay, like get down on your knee and
Yeah, find out if it's friendly or not.
Can I see the creature?
from where you are and knowing how poorly you always roll, you can see her
Brilliant
interacting
size.
with something tiny, but you don't see the creature.
It's a good thing.
So it mutters something in a language you're unfamiliar. Well, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Yeah, so you're not familiar with the language. What about you, Andromeda?
I think I speak the same one she does. Hold up. I speak Draconic, Druidic, and Dorwish.
Okay. So it comes over and it steps towards you. It's got a toothpick of a spear, and it comes and kind of brazenly stands at on the tips of your fingers.
Can I lick it?
So you reach down to lick it, and it doesn't seem to like that, and as you're getting close to it jumps off and jumps the small distance between you and Andromeda and like grabs onto Andromeda's beard and is just kind of hanging by the beard, and then it goes and it like buries itself into the beard. So now it's inside your beard somewhere.
I like this guy.
Well,
I would like to make cast a level 1 spell. I mean, do I still have my good berries? How long do they last? Hold up. Doesn't say for how long they last. If they lose potency in the 24 hours. Yes, I would like to offer a little good berry to it. Like this.
Okay. You hold a good berry out, I guess, near your beard, and a tiny little hand reaches out and grabs it and pulls it back in.
Oh, Vacarine, I think this little guy just made itself at home in my beer.
you should keep it.
We shall.
You should name it
Pepe.
Pepe.
Andromeda, roll perception.
Okay, give me a second. Perception. Oh my god.
Here comes another one.
Holy hell!
Wow.
What kind of mods you got?
He did something
Add
to it.
Juju.
He did something to it because we're getting Genesis luck now. I don't like that.
No, make Genesis roll.
Yeah, make him roll. See what happens. See?
Oh, just assistant grin. I want to
Hey
see.
Genesis, you see something jump off of her hand and into Andromeda's beard.
Like, I'll just kind of be like, curious, and I will send Cryogen over.
Hey guys, what's going on?
There's a little person living in my beer.
You are crazy, aren't you?
He's not.
Yes, but there is a little man living in my beer.
I'll telepathically tell Cryogen. I totally saw something jump from Valkyrie's hand into his beard. I don't know what it was, but it was a little something.
So what you want me to do, boss?
Do you speak any language? Yes.
Nope, he
talking
doesn't
to
talk
me?
at all.
So I guess I'll turn around to Hacker and let's go back.
He speaks Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Like, wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna go to the wagon. I'm gonna pick some of the flowers, and I'm gonna braid them into Andromeda's beard.
Okay. Andromeda, you gonna allow this?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Andromeda's an easygoing guy.
I'm gonna see if Cryogen can interact with the thing, like get him to put his hand out and see if the thing will touch him.
Puts his hand out near Andromeda's beard while the flower weaving is going on, and nothing. Also, the bees are now following Andromeda around too.
Nature does love me.
Full
Attacking.
druid.
Yeah, serious full druid.
Just out of curiosity, I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. And what animal would you like to speak with?
It says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. It doesn't say which
Right,
beast.
with beasts. So what beast are you trying to talk to?
Whatever the hell that thing is in my beer.
He's a person.
A humanoid. He said it was a humanoid looking thing.
Right. He is definitely not a beast.
Ask the bees.
Ask the bee.
I-
Buzz.
No, bees they talk with a dance.
Right, but they are considered beasts.
Yeah. Let's see, intelligence. Yeah, I would talk to the bees and ask them who this little friend is.
Okay, so how are you going to do that? Like, what does that look like to other people who are watching you?
A dance.
Dance.
Would I know the dance? No.
You would after casting the spell.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'll start dancing. I start doing.
I mean, you're going to communicate with them, right? So to
Yeah.
you, you're just talking to them under this spell. I'm asking you what other people are seeing when they're watching you do this.
I wonder if it's full body dancing or like hand gestures.
It'll be like steps. I'll be taking steps, like
Okay, so he starts.
like river dancing, basically.
He starts river dancing in these slow circles, kind of doing figure eights on the grass there. And what do you want to ask the bees?
I'd like to know why they are following me and who is the little person in my beer. Or who is the little person hiding?
Okay, so you get it's weird because you're not hearing like a specific bee that you're talking to. It's more of a little mini collective mind. It's strange. They're all individuals, but they kind of operate together. And so you hear, "I not follow you," in answer to your first question. And in answer to your second question, "Smells good. Good nectar."
You saying I smell good, or I look at them and tell them I allow them to get close enough to find the smell, but not to poke me or sting me.
No poke.
I don't want to die.
You will not. As long as you don't sting me, you will survive. I love all
That's
animals.
how it works.
Yes.
But tell me, who is this little guy? And I'm guessing I'm searching through my beer until I find him.
Oh, you're gonna start poking at your beard?
Yeah. So I could show
Alright.
them to the
So
bees
as
exactly
you
what this
as
little.
you start poking around, the creature starts moving like away from you, and it's like this hunt inside your own beard to try to find this thing. And currently, you're losing. And the bees basically repeat, "Smells good. Good nectar."
Alright, we got
Okay, Valkyrie and I, they're telling me I smell good, and this little thing is not letting him see himself.
Under.
I try to
So-
get on ground level
They-
with Andromeda, and I put my hand on his shoulder, and I was like, "Looks like you got a friend," and then walk off.
Okay. And so they say, "Smells better here, not under cart." They don't say cart, they say like box, big wood, but you know they're talking about the cart.
Alright, 4 more minutes.
I guess I tell the bees to fly away because I have no food for them. I just smell good. There's nothing to gain from being around me.
No.
Fine. You can follow me.
Do they swarm his beard?
No, they're just kind of buzzing around his head.
It's my head. So it's not near. They're not buzzing around the flowers. They're just buzzing around me.
They're just kind of in a loose, kind of lazy swarm. You don't have a bee beard or anything.
Okay.
I'll
Guess I'll turn around and walk towards Genesis.
I'll tell Crouchin. I'll be like, "Hey, Crouchin, ask Andromeda if you can go in his beard and talk to his buddy."
Can I go in your beard and talk to your buddy?
If you can find him, go ahead. He's slippery, and my beard is pretty big. So have fun digging in there.
You cool with this, Crouchin?
Rajan's like what, 2 feet tall?
Yeah.
Poking
No,
his
Pretty
head in
sure.
there.
Or a foot tall? He's like a foot and a half tall, I thought. Pretty sure.
He's a tiny fae.
I know, but I'm pretty sure that they're between a foot and 2 feet tall.
It honestly does not say on his page.
Okay.
I mean, 2 feet tall would make him almost
You know
halfling
what?
size.
I walk up to Osborne. I tell him,
It might be a foot.
Do you speak little people?
I was thinking they were really small.
Little people. I mean, you're little. I speak your language.
Osborne, there's a smaller person living in my beard that won't come out, and these bees are following me.
Sorry, correction, 6 inches.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm
And
just saying it smells good.
I'll point all over you and say it's probably the flowers.
Can I take since I think I have like 2 more good berries, I'd like to take out another one and put it in front of my beard, see if it comes out.
Okay, you do that. You hold the deal there, and he comes. His hand shoots out and grabs it and pulls it back in.
Boom! I'm gonna flick his beard right where it happened.
Oh
So, are you trying to smack this thing?
Yeah, just try to knock it out of the beard.
no! Oh no!
Can't have nice things.
I am totally killing Crouchin to get the fuck out of there.
Before he does, I would like to, in a reaction, back away before he does that. I just don't want him to smack it.
Okay, so
Talk to it.
roll an attack at disadvantage then,
Okay.
Osborne.
I will do that.
I'm gonna rule, Andromeda, that you are essentially providing a help action for the creature in your beard.
Well, that'll do it. Well,
Maybe. We'll see.
So it's 12. Yeah.
My beard's AC is 20. I'm a very powerful.
Nice.
it is pretty hidden.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, also has full cover.
Yeah, I forgot Osborne has a +8. I saw 4. I was like, well, I'll do it.
Yes. So I'm just gonna rule right now that is not gonna hit.
Okay.
I look at
Never
Osborne.
being
I
able to
said,
find the.
Osborne. I said, there's a little person, and if you talk to it, not kill it.
I was trying to get it out to talk to it. I'm sorry.
That's
It's
how
a-
Osborne talks.
You're a huge turtle, big ass hands. You could kill this little thing. I'm leaving. I'll go towards Genesis.
Okay. All right. So
Eldrick Blow.
you head off as we wrap up today's deal.
I will keep this little
Where-
fellow for me.
Where are you wanting to start heading?
Is there anything that
North?
looks
Continue
temple-y where
north?
we're at?
That looks temple-y? Not
Yes.
from where not that you can see right where you are.
Okay. I would imagine. Back me up on this, people. We're going north. If we see nothing temple-y, we keep going north.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
What about this compound to the left?
We can give it a shot. We can look at it. Does it look temple-y?
You see a wall and several buildings inside it from where you are.
Looks more compoundy than temple-y.
But every temple we've been to has had walls.
Not filled with with buildings though.
There's been a
Everything with a wall is a temple, and every old person is trying to kill you.
exactly.
Yes.
These are things D&D has taught.
I knew it.
That is what Osborne has surmised through these travels.
Just means there's multiple shrines in there.
Yeah, there could be.
Get all the shrines in one location.
Yeah.
I mean, we can look in there. If that's what everybody wants to do.
Nobody touch my beer. And we're guess we'll go to the temple.
Has walls.
I'm
you guys
thinking
all
that
talk too much at one time, you know. Jeez.
I'm thinking that also that maybe tomorrow, if you still have your creepy critter in your beard, whenever you make your food for everybody, let Cryogen hold it out for him, and see if Cryogen can have contact with him when he snatches it, so we can determine what this guy is.
Sounds like a plan, but what are we gonna do about the bees?
They seem fine.
I mean, do you know any fire spells?
Oh. So you're not okay
Yeah,
with
seem
me
to be
flicking the thing, but you're okay with burning all the bees.
They're bees.
This is Genesis we're talking
I'm
about.
not trying to kill the humanoid creature. I was talking about, just killing bees. They're insects.
Yes, but if all the bees die, the global warming effects could be tremendous.
No killing of animals around me.
So don't kill the bees.
No.
Okay,
But
well then,
what if the bees try to kill us? Can then we kill the bees?
No.
No.
we can defend ourselves.
No.
What?
You're allergic to them.
Yeah, that would have missed. I finally found the right spelling, and I was able to look it up.
What?
Well,
Is it
as-
all
as it
bees?
is.
Sorry.
alright, so anyways. Yeah, I guess we're looking. They want to check the compound, is what Osborne wants to do.
Yeah, we could go check the compound. We'll go. I'll go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Osborne looks at Trigrim.
Okay, so it's just afternoon, and I guess you decide to head west.
It is
And
10 o'clock now.
yes, I am providing your your not so cliffhanger. So you head west toward this compound, and as you do so, there is magic that erupts from Andromeda's beard, and you feel the magic beginning to affect you, Andromeda. And we will pick that up next week.
Guys, we're gonna die.
Should have let me smack it.
It's alright, we'll just shave your beard.
Ah!
Well, I'm going to bed.
Good night.
See you,
Hey, good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you, James.
Yeah, I figured it's just gonna be flower.